And then into our specialists, Tyler Bass last year. He was 28 for 32. He was 2 for 4 on 50 plus, and he was 51 for 51 in extra points last year. In 2020, he was 28 for 34. He was 4 for 6 from 50 plus, and he was 57 and 59 PAT. So he actually got better as PATs, got better as field goal position inside the 40s, and he was just as good, from 50 out. So he's Bass money, Bass-o-matic.
He is, as long as he has the right holder, right? Like we were talking about.
It doesn't surprise me, knowing Hack's pedigree for holding. It doesn't surprise me to see Bass's numbers getting better. I was surprised to see that he was pretty steady from rookie year to sophomore year. He's just a clutch kicker. He's good. He's one of the better kickers in the league.
It's a little weird because I don't know if you remember last year. They, every year, but Buffalo Bills puts out like videos, like of whatever, red and blue and embedded. Yeah. They did one with the kicker, Bass and Bojo. I don't know if you remember that. And they're like, "Oh, we're best friends. We hang out all the time." And I'm like, "Okay, why can't you get this guy to hold your kicks right, man? Like, why aren't you guys getting together on this?" Like, I
don't think they didn't try. I just think Bojo can't do it.
There was some where the laces.
Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen like the second baseman who gets the yips? God. You think it's the easiest thing in the world to throw it to first base, and he just can't do it? I think it's a mental block for Bojo.
It might be. It might be because
who did he didn't for just do it here. Last year was in Green Bay, and Crosby cussed him out on the field.
I know. And did he sign somewhere, Bojo, or is he free agent? Because I know they let him go, right?
I don't know. I
don't think. I'm pretty sure he's not there. So.
After we're done with this, I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm curious because I'm pretty sure they let him go.
Yep. So then we get into the punters. Matt Ariza, the punt god, drafted this year. He had 79 punts last year. He had a 51.2 punt average. His long was 86. He had 36 inside the 2015 touchbacks. His hang time was 4.0. Just so you know, the NFL average hang time is 4.2.
Yeah, he has to improve on that. He knows that.
They said that he worked on it, and at his pro day, his hang time was 5.5.
Jeez.
So he stopped kicking it long and started kicking it up. Right.
Yeah. Hey, whatever works, man. As long as you kick it deep, and not a line drive, I'm good with that,
Yep. And then Matt Hack, last year, he had 52 punts. He had a 42.9 average. His long was 63. He had 18 inside the 27 touchbacks. He had 4.06 hang time. In 2020, which he still didn't have a good year, but it was a better year for him with the Dolphins. It's 68 for 44.7 average, long is 63, 30 inside the 20, only 2 touchbacks, and he had 4.4, which was above average for the NFL.
But where is he playing?
He was playing in Miami. No wind conditions, no weather conditions at all.
That's right. Right. No cold weather. Yep. Right. Your hands, the ball isn't frozen. Like, I think when he came here, it was like, holy crap. like I was okay punter, but I don't know if I could punt in this. Like there was bad punts, man. There were some terrible punts.
Yep. And then we have Snapflow 69, Reed Ferguson. He had 139 snaps. He had 1 tackle last year, and he played 32% of our special teams overall. In 2020, he had 138 snaps. He had 1 tackle, played 31%. He is just that solid long snapper who will get down there and mix it up and make the tackle if you need him to.
I know his brother plays too, right? I think
plays for Miami.
Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah. But I think listen. So really the only debate here, I mean, we know Ferguson, he does his job very well. We know Tyler Bass does his job very well. So we know where he's there. So really it boils down to the 2 guys in the middle there. So Matt Ariza, the punt god, and Matt Hawk, the great holder, terrible punter. So
the holder extraordinaire.
Right. So listen, who's our Smiley, right? That's a special teams coach.
Yep.
Okay. So I would assume that he is working a lot with Ariza because what more can you work on Matt Hawk with, right? He's a veteran Like you can't teach him how to punt better. Like he's been in the league long enough. That's who he is. Correct. I mean, and he holds well. So I think the work is going to be more towards focused on Matt Araiza, and I think they will get him, where he needs to be, to start the NFL season, and Matt Hawk won't be on this squad. I can't see it happening, man. He's a liability when it comes to punts in our own end zone.
Well, the thing about Araiza, what he brings is the ability to flip the field.
That's what I mean. Yeah, to flip the field, 100%.
Or in a windstorm, be able to kick it through some of it because he can put it on a line drives.
Correct.
They'll just teach him to kick it out of bounds versus straight. So he becomes a weapon. At the punter position.
And don't forget, and then Hawk he holds the ball a little bit too long. Sometimes he got that block, right? It was partially his fault, partially the line, but he's so slow. He's so slow and winding up the kicks. It's just I think he has more negative than he does positive. Because listen, when your GM comes out at the end of the year and the good thing he says about you is you hold the ball well, that's terrible. Like that is really bad, bro. That would be like him. He
did say he's better than what he showed last year. But the fact that he had to say that is everything you need to know.
I mean, can you imagine if you said that with any position? Like, I'm just saying, like running back. Like, if you commented on Zach Moss, like, oh man, like he cheers really good on the sideline. Putt prep, gets our guys motivated. Like, I mean, that's terrible. Like, that's not a good thing. Like,
he had to find something nice to say about people.
He did.
It's like back to school night. You got to find something nice to say about the kid.
But you figure Matt Hawk, he has to know the deal. He has to. Like, he has to. Like,
we haven't
unless Araiza just stinks, man.
We haven't seen Araiza.
No, we haven't. That's what I'm saying. Unless he just stinks it up.
All through OTAs and minicamp, it was all about Hack did all the holding.
Yeah, but that's who cares. I could care less. Like I really like. You know what I want to hear. What I want to find out is through this break. I would really hope that Tyler Bass gets together with Araiza, and they go out to some high school or college, whatever, and they practice, and you practice, and you practice. Right? That would be the right
practice
thing to do.
Are we talking about practice?
Yeah, hell yeah, we are. So because listen, we all know the kick and punt, right? I'm not saying go out there and punt. I'm saying go out there and get to know your kicker. Right. Know what
Find out how he likes it.
That's it. Like bro, I'm not asking this guy to go tackle people. Like just go out there and practice a little bit.
Get Reed, get Araiza, get Hack, get all those guys.
The great all the great players. I'm just saying, like position guys. If you want to get better, they all go out and they do their own workouts. They all go out and link up, with one another.
Yeah.
For the most part, unless you're just that quality veteran or you don't need to. I get it, but this guy needs to get with Bass 100%. I hope they do.
Or they could have sent him like Pat McAfee said, after he was drafted, Vinatieri sent him to a holding camp.
That's true. Yeah, that too. Who cares? Yeah, I would. Listen. I'm good with that. By the way, speaking of the camp thing, Dawson Knox is going back. I don't know if you heard that, but he's going back to tight end university. So cool, awesome. Like I told you,
I believe he was winning the tight end university charity too.
Yeah, he is. He by a lot. By the
way, there was one other.
Somebody caught up.
There's one guy. He had 11.
OJ Howard was on that list,
but this guy had 11 donations. And he was like $2,000 behind him. So one of his donators gave up a lot of cash.
Okay. Well, last I saw was Dawson was still number 1.
Yeah.
And OJ Howard was like 4.
OJ Howard wasn't on the board that I saw.
Oh, when I last saw he was. Yeah, I'll have to look again. But either way, he was still surprisingly on the board when I looked. So either way, my point was last year when I said when he went to the camp, I said, remember I told you, man, I wish they would do that for more positions. Like linebacker camp, this camp, that camp, because it can only help. Yeah, bro. Why not?
But you gotta have those elite guys that want to put it on. Like Von Miller puts it on 100%.
Von Miller. Rush. Yes, Exactly.
He's
So
always
Miller
putting on,
does,
and he gets all those guys that come. Travis Kelce and Kittle's put on.
correct.
Put on the tight end university, and they get all the like Josh Allen, I believe, is going to end up throwing balls at that camp at one day. They're working out. Okay. They were talking about Trey Lance is going out there. Jimmy Garoppolo was going out there. A couple other guys were going out there, but then I think Zach Wilson was going out, and then they talked about they were trying to get Josh Allen to come out for one day. He had a wedding or something to go to on the rest of it, but he was going to come out for one day to try to throw some balls to guys. So he was talking Kittles and Kelce. He went on. Pat McAfee was talking about it, who they were getting out there to throw the ball. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. At the end of the day, I think Arizo makes it, but when we were talking about who could be a surprise cut, I could see that as a surprise cut. Everyone just assumes he's going to be the punter.
So you
I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be. I'm saying that would be a surprise cut. That's what I'm saying. Would that be a surprise to you?
Yeah, because I don't think it'll happen.
I don't think it'll happen either, but that would be a surprise to me.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Hold on real quick. I wanted to do something real quick. So give me 1 second, Mikey.
Yeah, are we done with this?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and take that off.
Okay.
So real quick, guys, I do want to let me see.